Fans are on their feet for this one. We are ready to roll with the shootout. Brooks gets to go first here in this shootout. Probably a little less pressure as he looks to try to set the tone here. What a save on the shootout.
Well, he makes himself as big as possible. There's no holes.
Scores! And with authority. Wow!
Yeah, the goaltender couldn't get a read on that shot because it was hard and it was fast, James. Quick release. Well, this is a great goal on the backhand, James. It's so hard to control the backhand. You have to have power, you have to have strength.
Reads it perfectly and makes the save.
Love that he doesn't sit back in his crease, but he gets out and challenges and takes away as much of the net as possible.
Puts it home for the shootout winner. It's electric in here right now. Wow! The players are ready. The goalies are locked in. It is time for the shootout. First skaters on the ice. Goaltenders set. The shootout. This place is buzzing. It's ready to go. Shuts it down. What a save.
Huge save. You could tell that he wanted that one.
Line A's at center ice with the mindset, anything you can do, I can do better.
Yeah, he didn't run out of real estate. He made his move early, got the goaltender to bite, and went the other way. It almost felt like he was running out of room there, James, but he just outweighted the goaltender. It's all about the deep and the cell there, and then sliding it by the post. Beauty move.
And he stops that attempt.
I think he just does a great job of making himself as big as possible and took away all the shooting angles.
Granlund's is the next shooter. And he turns it aside.
He does a great job on this shootout here, James, and there's so much pressure on you, but you have to embrace it, and that's exactly what he does. He looks confident, he looks composed, and he makes the save and denies the shooter.
Scores! And it finds its way in the back of the net.
And this is why your skilled players are paid the big bucks, James. You have to be able to embrace the pressure like he does there, and he just buries it to keep his team alive.
Barkov's ready to go from center. It is time for hockey's version of a skills competition, the shootout. Let's go. Crowd is on their feet, shootout ready to go. Tonight on the play.
So efficient, calm, and moves smoothly to make the save.
Matthews has a chance now to counterpunch in this shootout. And shuts the door there.
But does a great job of anticipating the play here, James, and makes the save.
Stops it. This might be turning into a save-out instead of a shootout.
Yeah, I mean, this is 1v1 against the goaltender, and he's challenging at the top of his crease, but most importantly, he's tracking and anticipating the next move.
Makes the save and will play on.
Patience personified outweighs the shooter, James.
Barkovs is in the middle, and here he comes. Makes the save and look good doing that one.
Yeah, the body language, everything about him is telling you that he's confident and composed right now.
Tavares at center, and here he comes. And he says, on that play.
Yeah, in the shootout, he's confident and composed. You don't see him moving around in his crease, just makes himself as big as possible. Looks really efficient.
And he comes up clutch here in the shootout.
This is why they practice it. A lot of the time, post-practice, James, goaltenders want work on this, so do shooters. He does a great job of anticipating to make that save.
What a chance, but couldn't pull the trigger.
You have to trust your skills when you're the person that's chosen. Be reactionary. Read what the goaltender's giving you, and he didn't do that.
Stopped. Easy breezy, lemon squeezy.
You sound like my youngest child, crisscross applesauce there. And guess what? The goaltender, he didn't get tangled up at all. He was ready for that. He has...
Looking good, makes the save.
Wow, this is a huge save. There's so much pressure on the shooter and the goaltender in this one. You know it's coming to a halt here. The game is going to be decided in this shootout. He makes himself as big as possible, and he wins that battle.
Makes the save on that shootout attempt.
With today's technology and all the resources available, you know that goaltenders have a book on the shooter, and I'm telling you, he read this one perfectly.
Oh, he couldn't get the shot off.
I think this is a product of overthinking, James, as he runs out of real estate trying to make a decision, and he doesn't get it off.
What a save on the shootout.
Well, he makes himself as big as possible. There's no holes.
Was is the next shooter. Reads it perfectly and makes the save.
Love that he doesn't sit back in his crease, but he gets out and challenges and takes away as much of the net as possible.
Pin's gonna shoot next. Shuts it down, what a save.
Huge save. You could tell that he wanted that one.
Ekman Larsson's ready to go from center. And we're not going home just yet.
And he bangs a stick on the ice as he knew what he had on it, and it was a win.
Lekanins is in the middle, and here he comes. Oh, what a save by Wall! Gomes is the next shooter. Poked away. Kakos ready to go from center. And he stops that attempt.
I think he just does a great job of making himself as big as possible and took away all the shooting angles.
McMahons is in the middle, and here he comes. And he turns it aside.
He does a great job on this shootout here, James, and there's so much pressure on you, but you have to embrace it, and that's exactly what he does. He looks confident, he looks composed, and he makes the save and denies the shooter.
Tonight on the play.
So efficient, calm, and moves smoothly to make the save.
Lunds is the next shooter. And shuts the door there.
But does a great job of anticipating the play here, James, and makes the save.
Mata's ready to go from center. Scores! What a shot!
Well, that's what we call a snipe, James. I mean, he just recognizes that the goaltender's deep in the crease and puts it away.
McCabe's is in the middle, and here he comes. Stops it. This might be turning into a save-out instead of a shootout.
Yeah, I mean, this is 1v1 against the goaltender, and he's challenging at the top of his crease, but most importantly, he's tracking and anticipating the next move.